All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes.
We're back.
Woo! Wild card
We're
weekend,
hyped. We're hyped.
ladies and gentlemen. We are hype. It's the playoffs, NFL playoffs. Got Saturday and Sunday and Monday. 3 days wild card weekend full of football. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Stop it.
excited. Shenny, how you feeling?
Feel good.
Feel good?
Ready for some terrible games this upcoming weekend.
Okay.
Terrible games. There's some
I
pretty
think they're gonna be
exciting games.
no, I think they're gonna be all blowouts. It's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be a great weekend of football, Trevor.
Yes,
You
sir.
freaking sack of shit.
Football's coming to a close, and I don't like it. But greatest time of the year is playoffs.
Oh yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of blowouts this weekend.
GTIN kind of now. All right, let's get into the game. Let's talk some numbers. We got the Seahawks taking on the 49ers. We've opened it up. It's Niners minus 10, over and unders 42 points. How we feeling?
49ers have won twice already against the Seahawks this season.
It is very, very hard to beat a team 3 times.
But playoffs, you start 0-0. Everybody's 0-0 in playoffs.
Yes, but you
Someone's
also
gotta go.
know that play
Someone's gotta go.
that they've ran the last 2 games and scored a touchdown on it. You know that's coming now. Like, yes, you are 0-0, but when you play someone 3 times in a season, it's probably going to be a close game. This is still the NFL. Guys play with a different type of energy in the playoffs. Big time games, big time players, big time plays. Honestly, I am going to go Seahawks plus 10 points because I think that this game is going to be a close game because they know each other so well. I don't think this is going to be one of those blowouts I was talking about. So I think this is going to be a close divisional game, good defense, low scoring points.
I think it's going to be all 49ers in the very beginning of this game. First half, Niners dominate, and then second half's going to change. The Niners are going to win this game, but the Seahawks are definitely going to cover. I hope. I mean, I really like the 49ers. They have a great defense, but it seemed like week in and week out, I'm nervous about Brock Purdy because I'm used to there being a point where you fail, you get knocked down. You know, they've been really good since he stepped in, like unreal good. He has been really good. The team has not skipped a beat. They've have one game where they didn't score over 30 points. Their average is like 34 points since he's came in as their starter. So I think that this might be the game where we look a little shaken up. I'm going to definitely ride with you, Shenny. Seahawks plus 10. I think the 49ers win, but Seahawks are covering, and that's what we're talking about. Good teams
Sorry, guys,
covering.
but I'm not riding with you on there. I think the 49ers, this is the first game in the playoffs. They got to show them what's up. They're going to come into playoffs hot, like you said, Bob, first half hot, and I think second half hot as well. I'm going to go 49ers minus 10 here. I think Brock Purdy is the man. So far, they're 10 games straight wins. It's going to hard to knock this team off the top. I think they're clicking very well. Brock Purdy just slides in there and acts like he's been there the whole time, like he's a starting quarterback, and I really like his play. I'm taking the 49ers minus 10.
All right. No over under in this game, huh?
This is a scary game.
42 points is a nice line for these two because it could be a.
It could go under. It could go way over.
Yeah, I'm lost on that one. Add the over to my card. Add the over 42 points.
Wow.
You know, I absolutely love points and I love football. So yeah, over 42 and Seahawks to cover the 10. Add it to my board. Next game. Chargers taking on the Jaguars in Jacksonville. This is a great game. Absolutely great game.
This is game of the
Chargers
day, if you ask me.
and Jags haven't been in the playoffs in a relatively long time, a couple years now. Yeah, I think Jags 2018, Chargers 2019, so something
Right.
like that. Line is set at -1.5 for the Chargers, +1.5 obviously for the Jags. Over under set at 47.5 points. Chargers are favorites in Jacksonville.
I'll go first. I'm not scared. I'm taking Chargers -1.5, baby. I think that line is too low. I think this game is settled by a field goal at least, maybe definitely not 1 point. The Chargers have been playing really well. I don't care if Mike Williams is questionable. I don't think we need him in this game. I think this team is perfect with Keenan Allen and with our defense playing as well as it has been. I think we're going to shut Trevor Lawrence down, and he's going to have to cut his hair after this game because we can't have two long-haired quarterbacks in this game.
You can, because
Yeah.
it will probably happen.
Come from someone who has long hair.
Long hair. Yeah. And my quarterback's going to come out with the long hair. But I'll take the over also in this game. I think that's very low. These teams both love scoring points. So it's going to be a very high-scoring game. Definitely settled by 3 points. I'll take the Chargers. Give me that.
All right. All right. Well, I guess everyone's waiting for me to speak on this game.
Yes, let's hear it.
Since I have no
we saw the list. We saw your quarterback list. We know where you side in this game.
For real, absolutely.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the list yet, go check it out. It's on Average Stakes Twitter. But obviously, I'm taking the Jags here. +2.5 is what I'm seeing. So Jags +2.5 is the easiest pick of the week in my opinion. The Jags already destroyed the Chargers once in LA, and the guy who had the day of his life isn't even on the Jags anymore. I think ETN is gonna run all over this team, and I think Trevor Lawrence finds a way to give the ball to Christian Kirk and this Chargers defense who is struggling. Jags have been
struggling. The Chargers defense in the last 6 games has stepped up tremendously. I mean, the last game of the season is
really didn't they just give up 30 points to the Broncos?
Not relative, really, because that's the last game of the season.
Okay, that's fine, but
3 quarters.
So I would consider that struggling, but
no, before that, I mean, the Chargers had 6 games where they played really great.
Broncos had nothing to play for. They just were trying everything, and
I mean, the Chargers had nothing to play for. The coach was being an idiot for running them up.
They still played for something.
No, there was nothing to play for. Literally nothing to play.
Yeah,
nothing to play for.
Is Mike Will playing?
No.
I don't think Mike Will's gonna play. I mean, kind of the storyline of this season. He hasn't played much this season, so I mean, whatever.
I feel like we don't need him against the Jags. If he's hurt, save him for the next week.
So the Jaguars did stomp us out earlier this year, and I'm not gonna step away and not shy away and talk about it, but the Chargers had nobody that game. It was Justin Herbert playing injured, which we all were talking about why even play him then. But now the Chargers have mostly everybody back. I know Mike Will won't play. Rashad Slater, though, 21-day IL. So he's on his way back. If the Chargers win, he'll play the next week. So that's really nice. That helps this team so fucking much. Adding Rashad Slater back, like, oh my God. Don't let the Chargers win this fucking game. I'm telling you, do not let the Chargers win. If Mike Will comes back and then Rashawn Slater comes back and Joey Bosa's on the field, Derwin James on the field, don't let the boys
gonna be lights out.
No excuses then.
Fucking a scary ass team. Doesn't matter. Whatever. What they haven't beat that many great teams. Doesn't matter. This division was really good this year. They made their way. The AFC is loaded. They've played good football week in and week out. They're here in the playoffs. Anyone could win in the playoffs. And guess what? Never twice is the fucking saying around here. And
yes,
I'm hammering it. Never twice, boys. Chargers by a million. Give me the 1.5. Chargers money line. fucking hammering it. Put the rent money on it.
And that was
Oh
that
no!
was week
Don't
3.
say that.
We were very young.
so confident in this game.
That was week 3 also. Like that was very long ago.
No,
It's
that was
fucking week 19.
you were.
The receipts.
It was
We
long
kept the
ago.
receipts. We
It
kept
was long
We're a
ago.
whole different team.
I am
Two
so
different teams.
hyped.
What are you? If you guys lose though, what are you keeping the receipts for?
Kept the receipts. Maybe for next year for your dumbass.
Oh.
How about that?
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying.
That's what you're keeping your receipts for, aren't you? For the future.
For
'Cause you
next
got
year.
nothing for it now. So hey,
My
you get to
2023
play.
season's over.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to keep the receipts. We
For
kept the
what
receipts
though?
for now
I don't need to keep receipts on 2023. My season's over.
for
Like
2023.
receipts are gone.
Oh,
No, you keep the receipts for next year. What do you mean?
yeah, you keep those receipts. I pocket that.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, if the Chargers lose, like, what are you keeping the receipts for, like, on Twitter and stuff? Like, what's the point of posting that?
Keeping the receipts.
Also, one last thing before we move on. The Chargers have won one game against a team over 500 this year, and that makes me love the Jags even more. The Jags are 9-8. 9 is higher than 8, so that's over 500.
Making the playoffs.
That is awesome.
Barely. Barely.
That is awesome. I love that stat. Give me the Jags.
Anything.
T-Law.
Right, next game.
Trevor Lawrence.
Next game.
My dog.
Are you done? Next game.
I hope the Chargers win this game so bad.
Next game. Dolphins taking on the Bills. Dolphins, Bills, division rivals. Bills starting off with a minus 13.5 point differential. Over under 43.5. No Tua, and it looks like no Teddy B. Skylar Thompson versus Joshua Allen.
I think this is going to be one of Shenny's blowout games. Sure.
Yep, give me the Bills minus the 13. They're going to win by 94 points. I
Yes.
don't care. No ifs, ands, or buts. The Dolphins have been the worst team
Yes.
to make this playoffs, and they're going to be the first team out because they are absolutely horrible.
Yes.
Love that.
Absolutely love that. I'm hammering the Bills minus 13.5. And give me the over because I think the Bills could score 43.5 points themselves in this game. Hammering it. Love it.
They need to fine tune that red zone offense in this game.
Love it.
I think this is the only game we're going to be all on the same page.
Love it.
I love everything Bob just took right there over Bills money line. I think this Bills team has something to play for now with DeMar Hamlin situation happening. When a team can get behind, when the whole team can get behind something like that, it's scary. I think the Bills are for sure dark horse to win the Super Bowl.
When you play for something greater than football, that
crazy.
is when you win the football games.
Yeah, and he got released today. I'm pretty sure I saw that, right?
Yeah, I think he's at home is what they're saying.
So you think he might be at the game on the sideline?
I saw a thing on
more fire on there.
I saw a thing on Twitter that they're gonna have him suit up and then just walk out the tunnel.
Walk out the tunnel
and just
or in
that's
the box. I mean, I don't know how I don't know where he is health wise, but would just be super cool for him to be there and give me the Bills by $1 million.
Absolutely.
Bills by $1 billion, maybe.
$1 billion.
And nobody circles the wagons like the
Buffalo
Bills.
All right. We got the Giants taking on the Vikings. This game, the Vikings are -3 to start off at home, and the over-under is 48 points.
That's a lot of points. And what am I known for, baby? The under. This game is the under pick of the week for me. I think both these teams' offenses can get a little iffy, but I mean, if the Vikings are, I feel like if they catch 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, then they go for like 50. But I think both of these teams will play each other well, and it'll be a very low-scoring game. I'll take the Vikings in this game, Vikings money line, and the over. I don't like the line. 3 is too iffy for me. But yeah, I'll take the under and Vikings money line.
All right. Well, this game is it's a little nerve-wracking for me because I've been a fan of the Vikings this whole year. I picked them preseason to win the division. Preseason, I absolutely murdered the Giants, hated them with a passion. On a no fucking no fucking shot they were going to make playoffs. I wanted nothing to do with them. Well, they're here. They're +3, and I fucking love that line. Because I feel like the NFL always gives the +3, -3 to the fishy games. This is the only game where it's just straight +3, -3.
This is what
I
this is what I think about that. Where are you
I
gonna go? Actually, where are you gonna go?
I really don't know. I like the Vikings way more than I think the Giants are anywhat relevant. But I feel like the line should be way more for the fucking Vikings.
I do think it is a fishy line because one, you have a team in the Vikings which has is they're undefeated in one possession football games.
And this is a one possession line.
And yep, and then you also have a team in the Giants who are the NFL best. I don't remember the record, but they have the best record against the spread in the NFL at +3. So this game would be +3. And then you have the team that is undefeated against in one possession games.
Yeah, so what the fuck? This is bullshit.
Crazy game. Crazy game if you ask me.
I mean, I like the Vikings so much more, and I feel like they're so much better than the Giants, and this is such a fishy line that I'm gonna go Giants +3, and I fucking hate it, but I'm gonna go Giants +3. And Roman, I'm riding the under with you because that might be what I actually only lock in is the under in this game because I want to see myself cry. Maybe.
By the way, I finished 14-4 on the season. Great year, if you ask me. Tried to get that last game, but it just didn't work out. 14-4, I'll take it.
Not
Yeah,
terrible.
14-4, nice. I am going to go with the Minnesota Vikings -3.
Oh, so I'm by myself on this pick.
I really think the game is going to be accurate to this 3 points. I'm hoping they can win by 6. That's basically. I'm thinking they get one more possession, they kick a field goal, but it's very well possible that it's a game-winning kick at the end of the game and the +3 hits as well, because that's how Minnesota's been winning these games all year.
Yeah, so absolutely love that. Next game we got the Ravens taking on the Bengals in Cincinnati. They're favorited 9.5 points. Over under set at 40.5 points. Want to know why? Because no Lamar.
No Lamar.
No Lamar. If you follow him on Twitter, he tweeted he basically has a grade 2 strain in his knee, slight almost grade 3, and will not be there this weekend. Doesn't look like if they were to win, he would be there either. I think he's calling it done.
That tweet was like, "I'll see you next season." Type
And will he even be a Raven again?
No, no, sir. He'll be a Jet next year.
No, sir.
Dolphin, maybe. Who knows?
Put him in the AFC West.
Where?
Raiders?
Put him in the AFC West. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's crazy.
You guys can
The
fucking deal
Raiders?
with him. Yeah, you
That's
guys can
crazy.
fucking deal with him. I don't want to deal with him anymore. Put him in the AFC fucking West.
Oh, he's going to the Jets for sure.
For sure.
Yes,
So
Lamar,
this is that game in my where I do see a blowout happening, but I also think where Bob thinks the 49ers are going to jump out early, I think the Bengals jump out early, and this first half is going to be they're going to jump all over the Ravens. And then the second half they can slow down, and the 40.5 is a pretty low total, so they really think it's going to be like, what is that? 30 20 to 10 ish, like maybe a little more than that. 30 to 20, they think. Not 30 to 20. 20 to 10 ish. Because if the Ravens cover the 10 points, like they think it's gonna be a slow scoring game for the Ravens, which it probably will be. So give me the Bengals minus the 10, 9.5, whatever it is.
Yeah, give me Bengals all day long. No Lamar. I mean, this Ravens team struggles to score without Lamar. I mean, they did win without Lamar, but it was literally like 13-10, 9-6. Like what they beat
Haven't
the
scored
Jags,
more
like,
than 17 points in 6 weeks.
Yeah, more than 17 points in 6 weeks. That's without Lamar. So, yeah, give me the Bengals absolutely. And Yeah, yuck. I'm staying away from the 40.5.
Yeah, weird.
Give me the 9.5 though, for sure.
Give you the 9.5 for sure.
For Bengals? Oh yeah.
I'll take the Bengals money line here. I don't like the over under or
What?
the spread.
What?
9.5, bro. That's a lot of points. This Ravens defense is not too terrible. I mean, and is the Bengals offense that good? They're gonna outscore by 10 points.
Oh yeah. I
I
think
don't
so.
like any of that. That seems a little fishy to me. I'll just take the Bengals money line.
I think you're overestimating the Ravens.
Just
No, I think I'm underestimating the Bengals.
I think
No.
the game's 27-7.
27-7.
And that's very realistic.
Yeah, that's what I think this game is. I mean, without Lamar, they do not score points, and it is very fucking hard to stop the Bengals. I mean, they could score with any guy on the damn field, including fucking Burrow. I mean, did you see some of the fucking dance moves he was doing the other week?
Did you see how last week's game went?
Yeah, actually, you're right. I
Right.
think
Who
I
gives a
like
fuck about week 18, Trevor? Holy shit. Shut the fuck up about week 18.
Joe
It's
makes
the
his
last week
point.
of the season. Talk
The
about the
fucking Bengals played
Vikings.
the fucking Bengals play the Ravens. Are you
Yeah,
fucking dumb?
and they just shit on them, but it doesn't matter. It's week 18. The week doesn't matter.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It literally doesn't. The whole season mattered, but week 18, most of these games were over because the Chiefs won fucking day one.
All I'm trying to say is the Ravens are the same exact team from fucking last week. And what the fuck happened? That's why I bring up week 18.
Yeah, the Bengals.
That doesn't matter. Week 18
probably
doesn't matter anymore.
the Bengals didn't
Still gets
they
you.
probably didn't play the best of their ability either, and they covered. So I'll take it 9.5. Give me the Bengals. Love it, love it
Oh,
all.
we switched you on that one?
Yeah, now I'm switching.
Me and Shenny arguing the same point. Next game.
Stew. That'd be so stew.
I just don't like the week 18. Talk about the whole season. Like Roman said, last 6 weeks. Great stat.
Yep.
I think he was just saying because these teams played last week, literally,
I
and
mean,
the Bengals killed them. And what changed in 1 week is what he's trying to say. Yeah,
yeah, not much.
not much.
Yep. Good job, Roman. Great analysis.
Next
right
game,
there.
baby. Let's go. Last game of the week. Last game of the first week of playoffs. Great game, if you ask me. Cowboys taking on the Buccaneers. A lot to play for. I mean, Cowboys
Week 1. This was week 1.
week 1, but I mean, still like a lot to play for. Winner goes on.
Well, I mean, we saw this matchup week 1 is what I was trying to say. I mean, Dak went down, but the Bucks schooled him. Tom Brady's 7-0 versus the Cowboys in his career, never lost.
Never
Coming
lost.
in as an underdog. That is absolutely unreal to me in this situation. Never lost to a team in your entire career. Bullied them earlier in the week or earlier in the season. My bad. I give me the Bucks 2.5 plus 2.5. I love it. I mean, I know they've looked pretty bad recently. I mean, throughout the whole season, actually, not even just recently. But if there's one thing Tom Brady knows how to do, it's win Super Bowls, and it's win when you're not supposed to, and it's win in general. Give me the Bucks plus 2.5. I love it.
Shenny's next. My pick decides on his pick.
All right.
Why you let your pick decide on his pick? Why don't you just
Because
pick your own pick?
if he takes the Cowboys, it'd be hilarious, and I might go with him.
Yep. Dak has been playing horrible. The Cowboys have been looking bad.
Week
Tom
18.
Brady has been looking pretty good the last couple weeks, and the Bucks won their division a couple weeks ago and have been cruising since. I don't know why the over-under is at 46. That is way too many fucking points. So definitely locking in the under right
What was
now.
the score the first time they played?
19-3,
Yeah,
16-3 or something like that.
yeah, it was it was a terrible game.
Was at a wedding, had to bet it and not watch. It was a perfect bet and not watch game because I lost all my money.
Oh, I was eating and watching it.
Yeah, but anyways, Dallas is not going to fail me 2 times against Tom Brady. I don't care if he's 7-0. This is Tom Brady's last game of the year. Dallas minus 2.5 is the play. I saw a sign, and that's what I'm gonna take. Give me
That's
the
hilarious.
Cowboys.
That's hilarious. But I can't do it. I'm riding with Bob here. I like the Buccaneers. I think if they shut down the run game against the Dallas, that this team is very beatable. Ezekiel Elliott got like 15 yards the last time they played. Tony Pollard was the leading rusher. And I think Brady goes into the defensive meetings and says, if you stop the run, I will win this game. And that's what happens. I like the Buccaneers spread. What is it, 1.5 or 2.5?
Two and a
Two and
half.
a half.
Yeah, 2.5. I'll take the Buccaneers minus 2.5. The over under is 45. I would also like the under in this game. Um,
And this is
very
a
scary, but I like it.
this is just a strictly fade the public game in my book. I don't really think the Cowboys are gonna win, but the public is all over Tom Brady. Everyone loves Tom Brady to win. Those stats back it up though as well. So this is a strictly fade the public game. Dak and the Cowboys somehow pull it off. Fun fact about the Bucks: they are 15-2 on team total unders this year. So that's another line I am looking at.
It's a great line.
What's their team total under?
It will probably be like
26?
23, 24.
Damn. I think if they score less than 24, they lose this game.
Yeah, exactly. They have scored only over like the line twice.
22 and a half.
22 and a half.
Ooh, that's scary.
I think they scored under 21. I like that.
Damn.
And that's my
That's
own
scary.
line. That was
That's a
fake.
scary stat. Scary stat.
Yeah, that was my own line.
It's probably 21 though. It's probably 24-21 is what they have at 24 and a half, 21 and a half.
Yeah, I don't know. It's way too early to assume because that's Monday's game, so those will come out way later. It's Thursday night.
Yeah.
All right, so we all situated our cards. Now, give me your best bet.
My best bet. I don't want to go first, actually.
Is this the average stakes parlay?
Average takes, not so average parlay, baby.
Love
And
it.
Wow.
NFL wildcard weekend, average takes, not so average parlay coming at you hard right now.
Well, to keep the podcast sane, I am going to do Bengals minus 9.5 as my lock of the week. Just so
Really?
the rest of you don't have to agonize in pain if I picked my other one.
I'll take the Chargers minus 1.5. I
It's
think
two
the
and a half
Chargers
right now, actually.
2.5.
Yep.
Yes, good for the Jags. Good for the Jags.
Even better. I'll take it still. Actually, I don't know. I'll follow the under since I've been doing so good.
Yeah, dude,
But,
14-4. Why would you change it now? That was betting
yeah, I
with your
know.
heart.
Well, I
Bet with
mean,
your
we already
brain,
we
man.
already locked it in. We already
Bet with
talked about it. That's why.
bet with your fucking brain. I'm betting the Bozo Bengals. You know I hate the Bengals.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Giants Vikings under 48. Give me it.
I pre-clicked that before you even said it because I thought that's what you were taking.
I was trying to switch it up, but I have to go with my gut and go with my strong game.
Good, smart.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll hammer Buffalo Bills minus 13 and a half.
We're gonna call this a blowout special.
We're calling it the
Special.
No, just kidding. I guess the under, we can't have a blowout in there. No blowouts in the unders.
All right. You got the Buffalo Bills minus 13 and a half. We got the under 48 points in the Giants versus Vikings game. And we have the Bengals minus 9.5 points to win. 25 to win 150. Confirm. Thank you. Come again.
See you in the funny papers.
See you in the funny papers. Absolutely love you guys. Nothing wrong with being average.
Yes, sir. Go
Can't
Chargers,
wait.
baby.
Fucking
Like,
wild
comment,
card
subscribe.
weekend. Chargers play fucking great football ahead of us, baby. And if the Chargers lose, I always got my damn
Go
Padres,
Jags.
like Shinny said last episode. All right, boys. Nothing wrong being average. Deuces.